In a city where dreams cost more than rent, one man swept floors for a living while quietly sweeping away every limitation life had placed on him. This is the story of Daniel Reed, the janitor the world ignored, until he built something no one could overlook. Daniel wasn't born poor, but when the factory he worked at shut down, life came crashing down with it. Bills piled up, credit tanked. His son asked why they couldn't afford his school trip. Daniel didn't have an answer. The only job he could get was cleaning corporate offices. Late nights, minimum wage, invisible to the people whose trash he emptied. One night, while cleaning an abandoned meeting room, Daniel saw something in a trash can. A stack of old coding books. Python, JavaScript, HTML, a beginner's set. He had no idea what any of it meant, but he felt something when he held them, like life had just handed him a spark. Daniel started staying after his shift. He sat in the dark office using the company's Wi-Fi and borrowed books to teach himself coding. Some nights he fell asleep on the floor with a laptop open. Some nights he almost quit. But every time he typed a line of code that worked, he'd whisper to himself, "Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can actually do this." Days turned into months. Months turned into late-night marathons of debugging, failing, trying again. While others slept, Daniel worked. While others dreamed, he built his dream manually, line by line. He stopped being the janitor. He became a builder, a creator, a man with a vision. But it wasn't until one morning at 3 a.m. that inspiration struck. Daniel noticed something while cleaning offices. Employees constantly lost track of tasks. Sticky notes, emails, random notebooks. Nothing was organized. So he built FocusFlow, a simple productivity app that helped teams coordinate better. He didn't know it yet, but this small idea would rewrite his entire life. He pitched the app to 23 companies. All said no. Some laughed. One executive told him, "Stick to cleaning, leave the tech to us." But Daniel didn't quit. He refined the design, rewrote the code, made it cleaner, better, faster. On pitch number 24, a small startup said yes, then another, then 3 more. Within months, FocusFlow was being used by over 20,000 people. The app went viral on productivity forums. His inbox flooded. Investors called. Major companies reached out for partnerships. One morning, Daniel walked into the same building he once cleaned, but this time through the front door, as the CEO presenting his product to the board. Reporters asked how he learned to code. He simply said, "The night teaches you things the day never will." 3 years after picking up those discarded books, Daniel hit his first 1,000,000 downloads. He bought his son a new backpack and the school trip he once couldn't afford. And on the wall of his new company office, he framed the old janitor ID badge, not as a reminder of where he started, but of the nights he refused to quit. Some people wait for opportunities. Others create them in the quietest hours when no one is watching. Daniel didn't escape poverty because he was lucky. He escaped because he believed a dream built in the dark can still shine bright enough to light the world. This is Echoes of Hustle, where every grind leaves a story, and every story leaves an echo.